Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to my channel. You're tuned into the Rose Family channel. I'm the beautiful Rose. Welcome, guys. Guys, this morning I just wanted to sort of sit down, chat, and just share some stuff with you guys. I wanted to go live last night, but I just feel like a lot of people probably wasn't going to be on it. But I think in the future I will put up a community post and I'll go live anyway, like when it's on my heart to go live. But I feel like I haven't really had a chance to be really catching you guys up on stuff, because sometimes when you're vlogging, it's not like a sit down conversation kind of, so to speak, so you can't really get to say much of what's on your heart. That's why sometimes you see I'll slip in something that it's popped up on YouTube, or something that's been pressed on my heart to discuss, or you see me do my little devotionals, stuff like that, you know. So basically I just want to share with you guys how the enemy can creep in, and he wants you like to be silent. He wants you like, it's like, you know, it came to me when I was dropping my Angelo to school, and it's like a rabbit trying to get out of his like the hole, and every time the rabbit pops his head up, there's a knock on its head to get back into the hole, basically. So it's a way of keeping you in bondage, in darkness, you know, because you know, when I made that video the other day about the situation that's going on in the Carter family, you know, watch Chrissy Live, those, you know, that family, sorry. Yeah, you know, I didn't make the video. I don't want to bash them. I don't, you know, because I just know how the enemy work. I know how the devil can creep in. You think everything's all right, and next minute, you know, bam, something like, you know. And I just wanted to like say to them, guys, you know, come out and make a statement, and you know, you're in the public eye, make your statement, and then perhaps the wife can move on with making her videos, because obviously it's part of her job and she has to provide for her children. As the husband, I don't really want to speak on it. I don't think he should be making any video until the situation has been resolved, but you know, only God can judge, so I'll leave that bit alone. But just like, you know, instead of, there was a situation where she not saying anything in regard to the stuff that's been revealed in regards to the husband and the daughter allegedly touching and stuff like that, inappropriate ways that's happened, you know. She ain't saying nothing about that, but then she's on her video discussing all the haters can do, you know, the hate don't just come from nowhere. Yeah, I know you got people that hate for their whatever reason, but people, that's, you know, what's happening now, yeah, it might be adding on the one that dislike you from before, but people that's actually coming out, and I know there's people that say some real bad things, but you should like have a spirit of discernment to know when other persons are trying to correct you. It's not like all coming from hateful place, people saying giving correction, or saying what you could be doing, you know. It's not all of, and you got your good supporters them as well, you know. So it's not everybody that's coming to say point the finger or judging your household, because things happen, things creeping, things jumping, and you know, it leads me to say, even in my household recently, I just want to share this with you guys. It's been tough times, you know, but it's no excuse. I'm not going to go through all of the backstory of the tough times. I'm just going to say, like, I'm trying to get my kids out on the Sunday morning to go to church. I kind of briefed my daughter, like, in the week to say that she's coming to church, because I had a time when I wanted her to go to church, and she surprised me by saying that she's not going, and it took me by surprise. And I've been like, noticing her, watching her, and, she have this anger towards me. I can barely utter a word before she's like a chihuahua biting off, even though the chihuahua just like kind of makes maybe a chihuahua is not the right description. It's just like biting off my head, and I've been observing her, I've been looking at her, and I've been thinking to myself, the phone is taking this child. The phone is taking this child. This is what I'm saying to myself. But then the Spirit is saying to me, Rose, something else ain't right. Something else ain't right. It's not the phone alone. Something else ain't right. Because I can just see the darkness and the laziness in her, and the attitude, So anyway, I kind of like still going, because I'm thinking, with me, I don't have to go searching. I don't have to go looking. I don't even have to be that observant. But it leads me that now I have to be more vigilant, because, getting to the story, things always come and falls in my lap. Moving on to another Sunday now, which is this Sunday just gone. I wanted her to come to church. I told her in the week previously, and I got up with this strong urge to say, yes, Rose, follow through, get up and go to church. So I got up early, had my shower, and start like waking up the house, waking up even the boys as well, because people think when I said I'm going to church and they don't see the boys, especially my older son, they think that maybe, I don't know what they think. But it's not for lack of trying, guys, is what I'm trying to say. It's not for lack of saying, oh, let's go to church, come, let's go. I know what they're like, and, you cannot force them. In this country, there's so much stuff that happened in the past in my life that I know that I have to be very careful how I approach or deal with my children when they say no, or they're refusing to do the right thing, or to do what I'm saying that they should do in that sense. So I tread carefully, but, I'm encouraging them. Oh, Mom, I'll take my hair out and I'll have my shower, but I'm not going to church. This is one of them. They're the next one. Oh, I'm not going to church. I'm not going to church. Spray off back in his chair, on his game. I'm not going to church. I'm not going to church. So I'm like, that's that then. Moving on to Tilly Rose now. Tilly, get up, let's go to church. Oh, I'm not going to church. I'm not well, Mom. I'm not well, Mom. And I'm just like, oh my days, here we go. This is the girl that I brief, and normally sometimes what they're doing now, once one of them say no, the other one try to follow the pattern and stuff like that. So anyway, I noticed that she had a cold and stuff as well. So I'm encouraging her to go, and I'm telling her, tidy up, get up, tidy up your space, and move towards the shower. She's willing to get up and tidy up the space, but she ain't moving towards the shower. And I'm always thinking, and I'm got to the point where I'm pushed for time. So I'm like, you know what, in my head, I'm just going to focus on myself and Angelo, and, I'll bear in mind that she keep having this cold. So I'm like, and she's saying, oh, Mom, I'm telling you I'm not really well and you're not listening. So I'll take that as a trigger to say, you know what, leave her. When I went to church and came back from church, guys, I was there looking for my charge. I was going to all set up because, it was a good service. And the people at church, when I tell you, loads are like older people, but they're doing such an amazing job. That's what I want to point out. They're doing such an amazing job of keep going in to church, keep praying for prayers for those who are lost, prayers for, they really got it down, and their teaching and stuff is so understandable, and I always feel blessed leaving that church. It's just a church I stumbled upon. I shared that with you guys prior before, So I had to go to church, me and Angelo. And then I came back early. They didn't expect me to come back. First of all, as I come home, I'm still smelling the stench. Even Angelo saying to me, Mom, what's that smell? The burning. Asked Tilly, did she burn anything? Because I gave them porridge before I left out. Did she burn anything? Where's the pizza that I saw her put in before she had her porridge? But then I think she realized I was doing porridge, so she didn't bother with the pizza, but it was there. When I come back, the whole place stank of burnt. Tilly, why are you burning down the place? Because that's another thing. They leave things, get distracted by the phone or whatever else they're doing, and half of the stuff that I'm buying in is getting cremated if it's oven food, if they're looking after it in the oven. And it might, burn beyond consumption, basically. And I said, where's the pizza? Oh, I've ate it. Because I come back and, she come down quickly. Oh, when I'm talking to her, oh, nothing is burning. As you can see, I'm just making some ham toasty, da-da-da-da. So I'm just there, and then I'm not paying her any mind. Then I start looking for my charger. She removed my charger from my room, so I start looking for it. I went into her room. The first place I went is in her room, looking for my charger. But as I'm moving about, before I even got to that point, as I'm moving about, and I'm talking to her, and I'm saying, did you clear your plate from the room that, the thing that you had the porridge in, from the room? She was moving around as well. I went downstairs, and she's always acting shifty. So as I'm coming up now, she's scraping something in the bin, and I kind of caught that God knows how much of the porridge she did eat. That's why sometimes she can't keep any health, because the stuff that's good for her, she's ignoring it and eating the dried, burnt out stuff kind of thing. So I catch her like scraping, but she's acting shifty. So my spirit just went left. And I grabbed her in her hair, and I just hold on to her. Let me go, Mom. Let me go. And I just freeze. And I'm thinking, oh my days, you see how people can switch. Like for this long time. I switched. And then I let her go. I think I said a few chosen words. Can't remember exactly, but it's the grabbing that I'm thinking how things can go left real quick. And I let her go. And would you believe me, people, after that incident happened, I went into Tilly Rose's room to find my charger, and I'm taking my charger, and I could have just pulled the charger and gone about my business. Something said, lift up her pillow. When I lift up Tilly Rose's pillow, guys, I'm seeing something pretty that looked like a vaping thing. Because I'm not expert on vaping thing, but I knew it was a vaping thing. So my head started lighting up again. I grabbed it, and I went towards the brother room because I'm looking for confirmation. And I said, what is this? He replied, it's not mine. This time I already know it's not him, but I just need confirmation. I said, what is it? It's a vape. I said, yes, that's what I wanted confirmation on. That is a vape. Me say, I've been looking at this child thinking to myself, this ain't only down to the phone, sank ain't right here. Till it look like she gonna take up vaping. I don't know how long or what's going on, but say, when you're chatting to her and you're thinking, oh, yeah, she's got struggles in the past, but she's overcome them. God has pulled her out of those struggles where she had seizures and stuff like that. And I thought my whole life was upside down. And I'm thinking, what kind of quality of life she's going to have, like in the early stages. And God has taken her through that journey and bring her out that's not happening anymore. Thanks be to God, in Jesus' name. And now this child come and afflicting stuff on herself, taking up vaping. In my spirit, I knew not even to go near her. In my spirit, I knew. Because I'm thinking, all of a sudden, my sense is coming back, and I'm thinking, the devil is a liar. And I went to her older brother and said, chatting to him, said, look, you see? I'm seeing signs of smoking from you in this house. Now I see you now, your sister vaping. But I know my struggle with my eldest, do you know what I mean? But new stuff now come developing. So I say all of this to say, people, there's no way I'm coming out. They say he without sin cast the first stone. But I had to come and make this video because I don't want nobody to deem me as no perfect family and stuff ain't happening. And I share my stories to highlight all the time, to tell people I'm not above negativity. I'm not above the enemy riding in. But I have to stay strong and keep praying. And every time I'm trying to rise my head up, it's like the rabbit scenario. You want to bash me back in because straight away I'm looking to go back in my shell now. I'm thinking, oh, Rose, maybe you're stretching your neck up too far. And straight away the enemy want me now not to come and tell you guys. But here I am telling you. Because like I said, that's what they want to do to keep you in bondage. Something happened, you keep it a secret, you cover it up, you don't want to chat, unless somebody come and stumble on it, or somebody come and caught you out, you don't want to chat. And I'm saying there's things that we all probably done in our past, but that we're not proud of, but repent of it, and be willing to share testimony. And I think in my spirit, like God is challenging me, because even this morning, I had a shower last night, I'm thinking to myself, I ain't showering this morning, I'm just going to drag my clothes on and go drop them. And my spirit is just defeated. And something said, get up, Rose, and go shower. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to push you back in your shell. Get up and go shower again. And that's what I did. And I prayed, and I prayed over Tilly this morning before she go out. And I allow her to pray for herself as well. And I just listened in the prayer. She's going to ask God to forgive her for what? And lo and behold, she said it. Whether she mean it or not, but she's on watch. Told her to make sure she come home from school 4 o'clock. And she never get to take her phone to school this morning. And I'm going to be doing that. And I'm going to be vigilant on her. And I'm going to be awoke in my household even more. So I'm telling you guys, the devil is rampant and he's not afraid of anyone. And I'll tell you something as well, the more you pray or the more you got somebody that's praying in your household and stuff like that, and praying, serious prayer, having breakthroughs, that's when the enemy is going to try hard to creep in. And if it can't come through, he's going to use your children, use your partner, this is what I'm saying. But don't keep in bondage by holding it's a secret or something. Nobody will say you have to come and highlight your business on YouTube. But share it among you. And that would help you get released and the enemy flee. Because, and I'll have this urge to say, let's see how you're going to deal with this, Rose. You're going to act as if, oh, don't say it. I'm sure I would have said it to somebody. I told my mom everything yesterday. And when I share you guys the story about my mom, you're going to be amazed. I'm sitting up here chatting to you. Well, this is where I'm going to end. I'll say like, comment, share, and subscribe. Anything you've done in the past, ask God for forgiveness. Move forward. Share it with somebody. And keep moving and keep it away from trouble. And know when the enemy creeping and pray against, pray. I can't tell you how much to pray. And if you can't look after you, you can't look after anyone else. Lots of love and best wishes and blessings to you all out there. Keep safe. Keep prayed up. And start praying for each other. That's very important. I didn't know that as well. It's very important to start praying for each other. Pray for your neighbors. Pray.